accept what, and I'll agree with the chair of the committee.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, and I rise to support.
I give the leader mic.
Sorry, Chair. I was saying I rise to support the Chair on this particular amendment. Honorable Chair, members will bear in mind that this bill was first published in 2022. And they will remember under what regime we were operating under and what pervaded under that regime. Honorable Speaker, Chair, you will remember a number of state officers, including sitting governors, were illegally barred from accessing their offices under the pretext that they were under investigations, Honorable Speaker. And I agree with the Chair that EACC, the DPP, can as well go to court and seek injunctive orders for a particular state officer or public officer who is under investigation or who has been charged to be debarred from accessing their offices. But to allow such a provision in law, Honorable Speaker, will provide very fertile grounds for witch hunt. Honorable Speaker, as much as under the current Kenya Kwanza administration, we are under an administration that believes in the rule of law and that does not use the criminal justice system to fix their politics, Honorable Speaker, you never know. When we are not a law, it will remain a law even beyond the term of this particular administration. And if those who were in power before ever came back to power, Honorable Speaker, you can imagine what kind of abuse such a provision existing in law would be used against those that they do not agree with politically. And therefore agree with the Chair that this is a provision that must be deleted and completely expunged from this bill, Honorable Speaker. And we forget that there was ever such a proposal. It is a dangerous thing, Honorable Speaker. Very dangerous.
Thank you.
And I am sure Dr. Nyikal wants to agree with me.
Thank you. Dr. Nyikal, 1 minute, because all members, I'm sure, agree.
Chair, we go back and forth when it comes to corruption. Listen carefully to what this thing is saying. It is not as absolute as is being indicated. Notwithstanding the provision of any other law where a state officer is under investigation for or has been charged with corruption or economic crime, the Commission may, by an ex parte application in the High Court, the Commission is allowed to go to High Court for an order barring the officer from accessing his or her office. The only thing that is excessive is the next bit, which is saying exercising powers of that office, including participation in decision-making, voting, and supervision, because that is when now you are dismissed. But the first bit is just saying you cannot access the office. Now, when you come down to 6B, then the provisions of some shall apply where the Commission, upon preliminary investigation, has established grounds to reasonably expect that the public or state officer is likely to conceal, alter, destroy, or remove evidence, intimidate, threaten, or otherwise interfere with the investigations in any other matter. Mr. Speaker, the only bit that in my view should have been removed, and if we agree with further amendment, is just remove the bit of exercising the powers of that office, including participation in decision making and voting and supervising staff, because that is what is actually now removed.
Yes.
So,
yes, leader, what's your point of order?
let me.
Chair, you know we have a responsibility to inform and not misinform the country. Because Honorable Nyikal has correctly read what is stipulated in the bill, but he forgot to, he overemphasized may, like another gentleman I saw from Homabay, overemphasizing may. Honorable Speaker, he forgot to also overemphasize by an ex parte. By an ex parte application means that the person being charged is not being listened to in court. And therefore, unless you want to do it through an inter partes application, then you are denying the person who is presumed innocent until proven guilty that opportunity. And maybe just for information to Honorable Nyikal, I know he's a good doctor, and I'm not a lawyer also, but at least this English I've been dealing with good lawyers, like the Honorable Makali, member for Kandui, and the Honorable Chair, Mwengi Mutuse from makwiny, who are extremely good lawyers. And they are burning to expound to the Honorable Nyikal and inform him on the meaning of ex parte and inter parte.
Honorable, please proceed to finish. All the members, let's hear Honorable Nyikal.